Welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Toronto FC versus New York Red Bulls, MLS 2023 Week 13. Whoever wins this game could be tied for a playoff spot at the end of the night. Preferably hope it's Toronto, but the battle of the bottom, both tied at 12 points, 2 wins, 4 losses, 6 draws for both clubs. Didn't think we were as bad as Red Bull, but it got to that point. But we shall see how the next 90 minutes of midweek turns around. And should be a nice moment, nice match to see how this would go. We got a good 90 minutes. And We'll see. With that being said, we're on our way. How we doing, Rory? We'll talk about the lineups when they're shown. But Insigne and Bernardeschi are starting for TFC. Sapong is as well. We got our big boys. Red Bulls don't. TFC should brute force this one, you would think. But knowing this club, probably not. We'll find out. Confident in this game? Yeah, I'm confident Toronto can brute force this one, considering we have our big guns. They don't. Their players that are gone are more meaningful than the players that we have gone, except our defenders. But play like we did on Tuesday and not cause any self-inflicted wounds, we should be fine. If we play like we did the first half in Montreal, should be fine. Just put some chances on net. We're wearing our rose kit tonight. Nice. TFC's wearing white, but I'll take it considering, well, I'd rather see TFC wear white than that piss yellow Red Bull kit. Who will win? I say Toronto wins 1-0. Bernardeschi golazo. There ain't going to be much offense either way. I can tell you that much. But as long as we brute force it, I won't be too happy, but I'll be happy enough. Arguably, we should get 6 points this week. Arguably. Red Bull, they got more causacious players out than us. And Austin sucks. We should get 6 points this week. We should. I'll take 4. If it's 2, I'll be mad. And if it's 0, I'll be even more mad.
Mine isn't.
Well, you can't do that.
I know.
We should get 6 points this week. We should. And Seattle plays Austin tonight at 10:30, or 9:30, so might as well watch that one too. I don't think St. Louis plays tonight. I don't think so.
I don't know.
They're the only ones who aren't playing on this midweek. It seems like everybody's playing.
Hey, does Louisville have a soccer team?
USL Championship, Louisville City FC. Which they would never play Toronto.
I know, but we're going to go that way. Would you want to try to get a jersey or something?
Yeah, why not? They have some nice purple kits. What's your thought of the semifinal leg 2 between Man City and Real Madrid? I can't believe Man City smacked Real 4-1. No, it was 4-0. The one goal was from last week. But again, 5-1 on aggregate for Man City over Real Madrid. Man City might actually win the Champions League. I hate it. Forza Inter. Come on. Let's go for the Italian treble. Every Italian team makes the final, and they win a European trophy. Let's go. Forza Fiorentina. Forza Inter. Forza Roma. Dai Roma. There we go. Dai Roma. Because we don't want Juventus to win. But if it's Juventus versus Sevilla, Juventus versus, they're playing Sevilla right now. Juventus versus Leverkusen. Point being is, if it's Juventus by themselves, I guess we have to root for Juventus instead of saying Juve merda. Steve's on the call tonight. Cangelosi. Oh, boy. Thank God I'm doing this. They're not out of it. They're actually a very compact team, Inter. So I'd say about 30%, but they're still the underdog, but it's not like they have no chance. City's had some really tough times against compact teams who hit on the counter. That was before the turn of the year when they got hot, but personally, I'll give Inter 30% chance in my book. I'll give them a 30% chance. But that's something. In a one-game match, you don't know how it's going to turn. That 30% could turn to 100%, depending on the way you play. So it's not like it's a two-legged tie. If it was a two-legged tie, say City, probably 95, not 100, but 95%. If it's a one-legged match, which it is, I'd say 70-30. Yeah, that won't be fun. Next match Saturday, Toronto FC might win against Austin. As I said, I want 6 points. I'm expecting 6 points. I'll take 4. Arguably, I'll be okay with 3. Probably not. 1 chance, 99% faith. Who said that? That sounds familiar. Was that Liverpool Mo Salah? Somebody on the Divock Origi squad? Had to be, right? Weston McKennie set to join Brighton. £21.75 million move from Juventus this summer after Leeds opted against making his loan move permanent. Even if they stay up, well, that's some. Is Cincinnati a good team? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Let's see if Montreal keeps their 6-game winning run. Probably not. You're playing a real team, an actual real team. Wijnaldum, yeah, that makes sense. You're actually playing a really good team. I actually agree with Alexi Guerreros from the Cooligans and Morning Footy when he said today that if you have no draws, I don't trust your win streak. I actually agree with him, because if you can't get a draw during a losing streak, it's either everything's going right for you or nothing's going right for you. Too bad for Montreal then. I don't feel bad for y'all at all. Of course I don't. Man City beat Real Madrid. We just talked about it. Waiting for the 11s to come up here. It's now up to Man United and Inter to stop the treble. I'd rather it be in the Champions League, personally. The CF Montreal fans chanted Florida. I know. The We Want Florida thing. I know. Making fun of Leafs fans. I know. That doesn't make me hate them anymore, because I couldn't hate Montreal more than I already do. Yeah, we need to win today. That's the point. Well, yeah, that would help. Besides, when you say you want a team in a playoff series or a situation, it never ends well. Just ask people who chant, "We want Bama." Sometimes you do that to be funny, but sometimes you actually mean it. And I won't learn my lesson before week 5 of this season. Because when Mississippi State goes 4-0 going into Bama, I'm going to be saying we want Bama. I probably shouldn't do it, but I will.
What's the game coming up?
6:08 kickoff.
6:08.
Oh, 6:38. My bad. Unfortunately for you, Chelsea will get battered at the Etihad and City will lift the Prem trophy. I don't care. Like, there's no way City loses 3 straight games. There's no way. So I'm not even worried about Chelsea figuring it out. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. It's not going to happen. City will lift the Premier League trophy. You are right. Preferably probably on Sunday. Let's rip that Band-Aid off. And just make it go up to the Champions League and FA Cup. It would be funny if they have 2 parts of the treble, but they go for the 3rd and they blow it. In spectacular fashion, Istanbul, Turkey. Only certain Premier League teams can win in Istanbul. Man City isn't one of them. Winning in Istanbul isn't for everybody. The Five Nights at Freddy's movie trailer released. Finally, they make a movie for it when it's not even cool anymore. It passes coolness like, 3 years ago? Sure. Yeah, it's about that goal differential that's got us 14th. Me too. Because that means Chelsea could actually get a transfer money for Lukaku. That would be great. Be great. Teams are walked out. We're ready to go. Starting 11s are as follows. For Toronto FC, we got Sean Johnson. The back 4, Kobe Franklin, Raul Petretta, Aime Mabaka, Richie Larea. Midfield 3 of DeAndre Kerr, Cozy Thompson, Brandon Servania. Front 3 of Lorenzo Insigne, CJ Sapong, and Federico Bernardeschi. Yeah, I would guess so. We didn't start Temi or Anthony Kuric. Okay. For Troy Lesesny's New York Red Bulls. We have Carlos Coronel, the back 3 of John Tolkien, Endam, Nialis, Dylan Nialis, midfield 4 of Omir Fernandez, Drew Yearwood, Peter Stroud, Cameron Harper, front 3 of Tom Barlow, Elias Manuel, and Carmona, the front 3 for the Red Bulls. NYCFC faces Orlando today, yes. See how this turns. TFC wearing gray, Red Bulls in red. But that does mean we don't have to see the Red Bull piss yellow jersey. So you know what? Even though we are wearing gray at home, you know what? It's worth it. Way worth it. Troy Lesesny is the first Red Bull coach to win his first 2 games since Hans Bach in 2010. That's going way back. Hopefully we stop that at 2. Apple Plus Europe and China, they have no ads. Well, okay. And we've kicked off. We're ready to go. Yeah, I'll take Toronto wearing white at home if that means we don't have to see the Red Bulls wear their piss yellow jersey. That's fine by me. That also means we wouldn't have to see them wear it when we go there, so that's good.
That jersey? Last time we watched them play, it was a pretty good game, wasn't it?
I mean, yeah, it was a good game, but we still lost to Montreal.
I'm talking about Red Bull.
That was Revolution.
Oh.
Insigne. Oh my God, Lorenzo. What? You were in front of 3 guys. Cozy Thompson. Of course. First minute. But hey, TFC looks good already. That's the good news. Mabaka steps up. Petretta. Huh. All right. Nice defensive play. Mabaka from Richie. Cincy 1-0 Montreal. Let's go. That's what happens when you play a real team, Montreal. How we doing, Red Bull Insider? Good luck tonight. May the best team win. And by may the best team win, I mean the team who brute forces this game the best. Petretta doesn't make the run. Nialis takes him off. That's a throw-in for Toronto. The Iron Line supporters group have banned shirts with anything besides Orlando City on it. Is that because they don't want a Pareja out protest? Just a question. Of course they are. I guess we're not the big boys then. Or we just got them at the wrong time. Either way. I got that part. I can't believe they gave us Steve Cangelosi as the commentator on Apple TV. Not that I have to listen to him until I watch the highlights. But he's the Red Bull guy. We got a biased dude. Now I know how.
Good play.
Nice defensive play there. Insigne to play forward. Over the top to Bernadeschi. Bernadeschi versus Tolkien. Oh my word. Sapong doesn't get there. Tolkien keeps it in.
That was a big bump.
Hey, but that was a good play. Bernadeschi was going for that. Sapong had support.
Well,
if they keep doing this, we should win.
Should.
That's the question. Will they? 3 minutes free kick. TFC is playing good. They only want the true fans. That makes sense. Oh, Insigne. Still Insigne and Nialis with a good defensive play.
Oh.
Don't tell me. And foul. Free kick for Red Bulls. DeAndre Kerr fouls. I can understand that. Yeah, sure. On Harper, he gets him from behind.
Yeah, he didn't mean to.
That's why it wasn't a card, but it's still a foul.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is I can totally see why people who were watching games against St. Louis when Twellman was calling St. Louis were pissed about it. Because Twellman's biased towards St. Louis, of course. He's from here. Well, he's professional. Even if he's Timbers, Zivin is professional.
Oh, man.
Sapong almost had that. Press Coronel. Come on, 4th minute. 0-0.
He could have. If he would have had it, he might have been offside.
Yeah, true. But if he pressed him, that would have. If he pressed him and got the ball back, that would have overturned it because that was the last man back. Joel Waterman own goal against Montreal. 1-0 Cincy.
I thought they already scored.
That was the first. They're saying it was an own goal.
Oh.
Cincy's first goal was an own goal from Waterman on Montreal. USA got Fuller and Balogun. Yep, I saw that. Makes it harder for Canada to win the Nations League in June because they'll probably call up Balogun, and he's actually a better striker than anything the U.S. has. That may actually have to change the tactical setup. Just let them have possession and know they're not going to score. It doesn't work anymore against the USA. So it'll be nice to see what Herdman has up his sleeve to see what he does against Balogun. But again, I still think Jonathan David is better than Balogun, but we still have to make sure.
Good.
Nice, DeAndre. Go, DeAndre. Go. DeAndre makes a good run. Bernadeschi has the ball. Plays it back to Kosi Thompson. Plays it up. Bernadeschi back there. Bernadeschi finds the pass to Insigne.
Dang it. Too long.
But Bernadeschi gets it at center. Centered up and given away.
Too long. Darn you.
Yep. Our defense still trash. Talk about the USA. I would say no. Not really. Maybe against the better teams, but free kick the other way for Red Bulls. Bernadeschi fouls. I have no confidence in this game. I have more confidence than you, frankly, for TFC. So I guess that's a good thing. Sixth minute, Insigne. gets pushed back. Mabaka, who's I thought played pretty well throughout his TFC career, his 2 starts and the sub appearance. And today, Aime Mabaka has been great, I think, personally. Goal for Orlando against New York City FC. You're playing in Orlando, so of course. NYCFC sucks on the road. We've made this completely clear. Insigne! Lorenzo Insigne! Lorenzo! Straight to Coronel.
Damn,
Straight to Coronel.
I mean, a kindergartner couldn't have kicked it any straighter. Dang. Right?
You're Lorenzo Insigne. What are you doing? Straight to Coronel? That was the perfect chance.
That sucked.
And this is why we suck. Insigne was all alone. Bad angle. He could have curled it straight to Coronel instead.
I mean, he didn't have to do nothing but fall down. It'd been cool if he dove the wrong way, though.
Yeah.
Idiot.
TFC is dominating right now, but we should have put that one away. You'll be happy we didn't. I guarantee you by the end of the night, you're going to be happy that didn't go in.
Yeah.
Give it.
Watch.
Give it about 83 more minutes.
2-1. Be something stupid.
Oh.
I didn't mean to do that.
I'm not saying it was a foul, but Nialis hits Kerr in the back of the head with a header trying to win the ball. It shouldn't be any cards.
No.
But Kara, the fake striker, 2-0 Cadiz. There's a hole in Quebec that they call Montreal. Go to hell, Montreal, go to hell. You think if Messi can come, or Messi comes, Toronto can win the title? Of course. If we have a 10, like Messi with Insigne and Bernadeschi, hell. I'd rather have, well, I'm not saying I'd rather have Pozuelo back, but that's like having Pozuelo back times 2, times 5 even. We get Messi? Boy. We're running everybody over. That's all we need. I'd expect more James Ward-Prowse or Pozuelo returning than Messi, but even then, I think we have a good chance as any if they were to come back, or he was to come back, or we got Ward-Prowse. But if it was Messi instead of LA or Miami or even Saudi, Jesus Lord, we would win the lot of whatever's left. Leagues Cup and MLS Cup. I don't think we'd win the Shield because I think we probably shot that in the foot. But, you know. I would say LAFC. LAFC easy. It's got to be. Man City save football. No, they're about to ruin it if they win on June 10th. So there you go. Especially if they win the 2 other trophies. Who do you want to come to Toronto? I said I want Pozuelo back or James Ward-Prowse. That's what I think we need. TFC playing forward. Or Red Bulls playing forward. TFC defending. Kobe Franklin drops back. Good defensive play. Kosi Thompson heads it away. They get the ball out. TFC chasing. That's going to be a New York Red Bulls throw. I know he's not. I'm just saying. Yes, I do. I guarantee that Toronto get the 2023 Canadian Championship. You said that in the live stream a while ago, Ryan. You guaranteed Toronto would get the 2023 Canadian Championship. I know I did. I didn't expect us to lay an egg against Montreal. And I didn't expect Montreal to wake up. So that's my bad. Was I a bit biased? Yes. But I still thought, even with us rebuilding, I still thought we were the best team in Canada. I didn't expect Montreal to wake up like they did and get hot for 6 games. So, and Toronto to be in a really bad position injury-wise, availability-wise. And Insigne just runs off of Harper.
Man.
And if we get scored on, that's Insigne's fault.
Just kick that shit out.
Headed down. Servania gets to clear. Good job, Brandon. I like Brandon Servania, but that's my bad. I'll throw my hands up and say it's my bad for saying Toronto was going to win the Canadian Championship.
Go, Brandon.
And we actually mean, let's go, Brandon.
Go.
In a good way, of course. With Brandon Servania. Will you be reacting to the CONCACAF Champions League final? Yes, I will be. Another injury, seriously. Thing is, Would Messi want to move to Toronto over a city in the U.S.? If we pay him the money, yes. I mean, we have MLSE has more money than Miami or LA combined. That's a foul. Come on now. They technically have more money they could give him as a DP than Miami or one of the LA clubs. If it's about the money, which, I mean, look at the PSG situation.
That was bad.
Yeah, that's not a foul. Free kick for Red Bull.
That's just playing. And nobody, it was just the way it looked.
Yeah. NYCFC is now interested in this Croatian forward. You told me. I saw that. I would wonder. Bob Bradley's 11, 22, and 13 as Toronto manager, and he's still somehow here. I don't know why.
Guess he's got a good contract or the owner's stupid. One or the other.
I would say Bill Manning is stupid, but thing is, would Messi want to move to Toronto over city of the U.S.? I remember that Ryan Nelson always called Toronto a beautiful, great city. You remember Nelson? Yeah. Our coach before Vanny. Our coach before Vanny. Of course I remember Ryan Nelson. And honestly, I thought at times we didn't need Vanny. Cleared by Red Bulls. But yes, I remember Nelson. I thought he was good. At times, there were moments that got him sacked, but I thought overall he was a step up to what we had before. Back during the Bloody Big Deal era, I thought there was positives. I don't completely, look back on him badly. Compared to Armis, I miss Ryan Nelson. I wish we had Nelson back compared to Bradley at this point. That's how bad we are. So, I don't know if that speaks more about Bradley and Armis than it does Nelson, but you know what? Who cares? Mm-hmm. Mattia Friggin, the striker. They're NYC's looking for. Timbers were linked to him in the winter, so that's why you remember. Yeah, that sounds familiar, though. That does sound familiar. Yeah, I remember that. And we just go for CJ Sapong. He did score a goal, but, Kobe Franklin for the throw-in, Yeah. MLS striker. Free kick for TFC. 14th minute. I agree with that. Go to hell, Chris Armis. I agree with that. Seems like he's still with Leeds, too. Not as an assistant coach, but as a scout. They kept him. Honestly, Leeds deserves to go down to the championship for that.
Oh.
Sapong just bodies Nialis on that play. Petretta plays it on, and Sapong racing, and he just bodies Nialis. Sorry, sadly, that's a foul.
Yellow.
Honestly, yeah, that should be a yellow card.
No, it was, I don't know.
I'm not complaining, but that it isn't, but foul the other. Now that I could question. 16th minute, 0-0. Free kick. Cozy Thompson has his shorts hiked up. Mini Minter's going to be sad if Leeds gets relegated. I know a couple of people are going to be sad if Leeds gets relegated. So, I'd actually feel sort of bad for them. I wanted Leeds to stay up, but keeping Armis in a position of power, yeah, no. After his boy got sacked and they put in Javi Gracia and Big Fat Sam. How is Armis still there? One shot each on target. Red Bulls let Gerhard Struber go. Chicago let Ezra go. How's Bob, the head coach of Toronto, right now? Blackmail, probably. That's the only thing I could think of. Or they don't want to piss Michael off. Because Michael actually took a 500K pay cuts. They could sign Sean Johnson and Matt Hedges and all that. He was at $1.5 million last year. He's at $600K. He took a big pay cut to help us sign players.
Yeah.
I can't question Michael. Actually, after that, I really can't question how he cares about the club, even though it feels bad that he brought his father over, who's useless. But you know what? Maybe he wanted to play with his dad, and he thought it would be better. We all thought it would be. Hercules summed it up perfectly about Toronto right now. I agree. I do. I think he was a little bit too soft on Bradley, but personally, other than that, I thought he summed it up perfectly. Yep. Don Garber's announcing the San Diego expansion team tomorrow at 1:45 Eastern.
And Toronto can't go down. They got to score first.
I agree.
If they get down,
they're done.
Don't have a good team to keep. They don't have the offense.
Exactly. And they've been dominating. So once they go down,
I know.
if they go down, the fact they got nothing when they should have got a couple of things.
Yeah, it should be 1-0, all right.
But Insigne had to play it straight to Coronel.
Wow.
That was just brainless.
That's all I had to do.
Lorenzo Insigne is known for the tiro giro, but he didn't curl that one.
He should kick this out. Just get it
Sean,
out.
just standing there. Some about Sean Johnson, like the past 5 weeks, besides the New York City FC game, he's been complete crap. He just had a couple of bad games.
Wow.
Offside, so Philly didn't score against DC. Would have been funny to see them go 7-0 on them once again. Sean Johnson picks one up. Play forward, 19th minute. 0-0. '19th minute, 0-0. TFC playing forward. We got 20 minutes. Is San Diego Loyal going to the MLS already? It won't be the San Diego Loyal. It's a different club, different ownership group, different San Diego club, FC San Diego, it sounds like, but it's a different ownership group. Nobody from the Loyal is connected, not Landon Donovan. So it's going to be a different club. But the Loyal said they're going to try to fight and stay doing well in the USL Championship. I don't know how good that'll go for them, personally, but Cozy Thompson, DeAndre Kerr plays to Insigne. Nice, Lorenzo! And he pops it back to Cozy Thompson. Bernadeschi over the top.
Oh, damn.
Ball goes a bit too far. But, again, TFC has good patterns of play. It's just that nothing is falling. But I like the patterns of play. They've dominated this game. We dominated the first half against Montreal. What did that do to us? If one of our guys don't get sent off, yeah, we'll probably be fine. Want San Diego 1904 to be resurrected, put MLS some way, even using the assets. That won't happen either. Foul, throw in for Red Bull. Huh? Yeah, this referee sucks. I shouldn't be surprised. It's pro refs. Why am I even surprised? Free kick for Red Bull. Like Kobe Franklin was just playing defense. Maybe he pulled the shoulder, but I've never seen Like, okay, sure. That's like the fourth foul that either wasn't called or was called that I disagree with. Oh, no. That almost bounced all the way through. You can't do that. Cross, header, too many Red Bull bodies. There we go. Insigne resets slightly. Tolkien goes to Bernadeschi. That should be a foul, and it's not. Oh, so now it's a throw-in. This referee. What? How is that not a foul? So you're telling me a shoulder pull is a foul, but not a complete, utter, obvious trip? What? Did Gary Bettman get in your ear, you freaking joke? Well, I called it first about Bob Bradley. People just are starting to realize that maybe he wasn't good enough. I saw it first. And yes, I called him a nut. What, you want me to call him a football terrorist too? Guido Gonzalez Jr. is the referee.
Late senior.
This ref is a joke. Bob is cooked. Bob was beefing with Schmetzer that one year, and Brian Schmetzer still feels better than Bob to this day. Oh no, shot over the bar!
Man, it should be 1-1, man. It should be 1-1. It should be 1-1.
Honestly, arguably, yes.
That should have went in.
And then the Insigne chance should have went in. Good cross over the bar for Fernandez.
Sucks.
Will Allardyce get anything as head coach of Leeds? He'll keep them up. That counts as something, right? He'll keep them up, I think. Did you watch Canada World Cup hockey? I did not watch any of the Worlds for Canada.
What are they doing? Get it out of here.
I really only watch Worlds if the Leafs are out of the playoffs and they have any Leafs on the team.
Lucky.
Plays forward.
These are good play right here.
Yeah. Bernadeschi.
Because they're messing around and shit.
Canada didn't make that U20 World Cup. They made the U17, yeah.
Take it back.
Forward.
I charge you $100 every time you kicked it back in the jar after every game.
Needlessly.
It would be more
Needlessly.
if you make a game. You keep kicking it back.
How about we make a point that has to be a needless back pass? Sometimes they make sense.
Yes, they make sense sometimes. Most of the time, not. You don't give ground up.
That's out for a throw.
And never gain more ground. I
Connor
get it if you're kicking back to set up another play to do something.
Yeah.
But it's always just kicking back.
Yep. Crew 1-0 over the Galaxy. You know what? Oh, 2-0 Cincy? Nice.
Oh.
Lovely. Montreal's getting owned. You love to see it. That's out for a corner. Yes, corner for TFC, 26th minute. It's a great half. Here's the problem. We have nothing to show for it yet.
Yeah, but they don't either, and they just had a chance too.
But Red Bulls, that's the only thing they've had.
That makes you feel better. 0-0.
Well, then again, I'd rather them not get it.
When it's 1-0, fine. So 0-0, 1-1, same game. It's tied. So
expected that.
You can feel better.
Expected that. Like, I'd rather it be 0-0 and Red Bulls not score that one chance than them score that one chance and have nothing to show for the rest of the game. But, sure. 26th minute. Luciano Acosta scored by Cincy. Okay. So, an own goal and an actual goal. Lovely. Sapong, I don't know what he was trying to head that at. Like, I get the point, but that was not a good angle. Yeah, would have went behind Coronel. Cut it a bit inside.
It's just they can't go down first
Oh.
because they can't score. They've tried several times. They are not a 3-4 goal team. They just
I agree,
not.
especially
They
with
can't
the
get
injuries.
In a shootout. It's not like
I agree. At least last year, some of their wins were shootouts. I don't trust them in a shootout right now.
It's sort of like being soccer, but with baseball. The Cardinals will lose, but they can shoot it out and still lose.
Yeah.
Right? But they shoot it out. They're a 7-run team a lot of games, right?
Yeah, even though they suck.
They could exactly, but they wind up losing. Yeah. But they can shoot it out.
Yeah.
They get down, they ain't coming.
Yeah.
Back.
And it's normally the bullpen that screws it up for the Cardinals.
Well, and I'm just saying, if they get down, they're not.
Yeah. And it helps, and it doesn't help that all the injuries we have. If we had a perfect
it's like the Patriots. Team, you know, if Brady was there in 1 minute, he could bring you back.
Yeah.
This ain't that kind of team.
Right.
They can't. They just can't do it.
Do they sell MLS Next patches? Are we talking about the Academy MLS Next or Pro? But either way, they don't. Unless you look at eBay. I mean, there are CONCACAF Champions League patches, sleeve patches on eBay, and CONCACAF sleeve patches on eBay. So that's the best place to look. Arguably, part of me wants to do that. But if we actually make the final, that'd probably be the time. Put a Champions League patch on one of my jerseys for that final season. But I guess I could do that with the 18 jersey. With the 18 patch, because that's still... There you go. I see what you're saying, yeah. Fire and Atlanta both score 1-0 for both Chicago and Atlanta.
Hey, did you see Toronto's rainbow jersey?
I saw it.
It's cool.
Nah, I think it's boring. Shot! Save!
Do you? I thought it was sort of cool.
It's boring. There's other years have been better. Okay. Other years have been better.
There's been more.
2019 was better. The light bright one. Last year's was better. 2020.
Oh, okay. I thought this was the first.
No, this was the fourth one.
Okay.
They've done it 3 times before. The reason they haven't done it 5 is COVID. Just like Parley. 29th minute. Insigne with a corner. Kasper Shabilko scored for the Fire. How does that fake striker... Will Klopas get anything as the head coach of the Fire? No, except embarrassing St. Louis twice.
All sorts.
Corner. No, that's a goal kick. No, wait. Yeah, corner. Corner for TFC. The angle did not make that look like he was calling corner. 30th minute, 0-0. TFC's had the better half. They need to score. Thiago Almada.
Jersey?
Yeah, that's the current away jersey. Because I wore it last weekend.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Header! Past the post. That'll be a goal kick.
Should be 2-1.
Almada ain't shocked. Who gets top of the West at the end of the season?
Good try, though.
Yeah, good header by Sapong.
Really
good header.
Pretty fast. That's good.
Yep.
Dang it.
For me personally, I say...
Man hit it. Yeah.
At least some hit it.
Yeah. Some bun.
But for me personally, I got Seattle being top of the West. I don't think St. Louis. I think this little rut they've been in, they'll be in the playoffs. I think they'll be higher than wild card. I think they'll be top 6. But this little rut that they've had is going to hurt them, at least where they finish. I think they've done enough the way they started the year that makes them make the playoffs. That helps them make the playoffs. But I don't think St. Louis finishes top of the West. Even top 4 with the way they're playing right now. Does LAFC get close? Yes, for sure. For sure. Probably top 3. But I think Seattle They didn't go wire to wire because of St. Louis, but if you use what some people say is 10 games is really when the season starts, well, that really is wire to wire then.
Oh,
foul, free kick for Red Bulls.
He's got wings.
Then why'd he go down?
Yeah, well, because he was getting his wings. He's got to float up.
I mean, I can see why that's a foul on Stroud. I could understand that one. I can sort of accept that one.
A little, yeah.
Free kick, 32nd minute. Cervania gives it up, but when you're pressuring as much as he is, top 3 in MLS.
Toronto's got 8 fouls. Jeez.
This referee sucks. I think Red Bull should be about 6.
Yeah, Toronto's probably got 8, but they should have 6.
I said Red Bull should have 6. Chip, what a save by Sean Johnson.
Oh, get in goal.
Apple TV. Montreal's on TSN, not MLS. Montreal's on TSN, which is MLS, but Montreal's playing Cincy on TSN. Oh my God, that should be a foul. Yes, foul, CFC free kick. Insigne is pissed. So finally, at least a trip, an absolute trip is called.
Maybe somebody get somebody mad and they'll do something. Oh, this was
what a save by Sean Johnson.
Man, that was awesome. I got to give it.
If only he could do that.
Man, he reached up and got it. Slammed it back down.
That was good. Luckily, not getting the rebound didn't hurt him this time.
Now kick it out.
Come on, Sean. Punts it away as he should. Almost won the second ball, but we pulled off of it. Oh, no, Mabaka, what are you doing?
Yeah, that sucks. Oh, good. Come on.
Just keep it outside the final third or barely in. Stroud.
Good defense. Some good defense.
Without any actual center backs besides Mabaka, we're actually playing good defense. I would have to agree.
No, that was good defense.
Good. Go, Sapong! So that's what I don't like. When you're on the ball or right next to the ball and it comes off somebody, you run for it. Personally, that's what really pisses me off. I've seen this team just dog it.
Good play.
Like, am I wrong?
Play.
Like,
Good.
I've seen this team time after time.
Look, man, he's weaving his eye. He didn't kick it back. He was playing.
Hey, he found a spot, but nothing out of it.
Still,
but again, what I'm trying to say is I've seen this team dog it to second balls when there's a dispossession or they have a chance to get to it and continue the attack or create an attack. And they don't get to the ball. They just give it away. Like, I've seen that incessantly, and I don't like it. If the ball...
You see, now we're back to here. Back to here. Wow.
Yeah.
Now, let's knock it out.
No, he kept it in. Mabaka kept it in. Oh, my God. Foul, okay. I was like, yeah. Should have been. But again, this team dogs it to second balls all the time off of a pass that goes wide when they could just run to it or dispossessing and the ball rolls. They just let it go back to the other team. Like, run. You're two meters away, run. Like, why not? It makes no sense. I wonder if putting in a Leech Beach at the training ground could help with that. Make them run bag sprints on sand. That would not be liked. I can guarantee you that. They'd be like, why are you doing this? I'd be like, you need guts. Over the top. Brought down. Chip Bernadeschi. Still. That'll be cleared. Cozy Thompson. See, that's what I'm talking about by running for the ball. And then the second ball forward, they don't cut their run back again. Throw in for TFC. Don't cut the run back. Luton Town versus Coventry City EFL Championship Promotion Final. Winner will be promoted. Yep. I want it to be Luton, frankly. I want it to be Luton. I want to see that small ground in the Premier League. 37th minute or 36th minute. Servania, I don't know what the hell he was doing. That's a throw-in for TFC. Or Cozy Thompson. I don't know. That was not smart. The bag. Bag sprints. Petretta. Oh! No foul? Et tu, Brute? 37th minute. Gaiese hurt his hand. Why are they playing today? Because everybody's playing on midweek, it seems like, except St. Louis. Everybody's playing midweek. It's not like we're the only ones. Seems like everybody's playing midweek. Midweek games. MLS. 8.9 fouls committed per match, fewest in MLS. So we're going to win Fair Play Award. So we're going to win the Fair Play Award. 38th minute. Kerr is down. DeAndre Kerr is down. Luton was in the Vauxhall League 2012. My son played against them preseason. That's nice. Would that be the National League just before it was renamed? Hope Gaiese is okay. Me too. DeAndre Kerr is down. They're checking on him. TFC better win. They're the better team so far tonight. That normally doesn't pan out for us. But, at least recently. But great first half. They should have goals. 38th minute. DeAndre Kerr brought down by Carmona and Peter Stroud. Oh! I can see why. 5th Division Luton Town. So yes, the National League. Took them 10 years to possibly get to the Prem.
Be 4 or 5 minutes of stoppage.
I won't complain.
Just get up and let's go.
He's up, but we don't know if Gaiese's bone popped out or he got a jam finger.
What?
I didn't think you could break a finger and your bone would pop out.
Yeah.
Well, I heard about that with leg breaks.
You got the phalanges.
If you get Joe Theismann, I've heard about that with leg breaks.
Yeah, but the phalanges.
39th minute. He's back running. Good. Well, it's his hands, so he should be able to run. But he's a goalkeeper, so he actually has to use his hands. So
use your face. Bam.
You think that's funny, but they actually made a sketch about that.
I know. I'm saying use your face. Oh, man.
40th minute.
You can't use nothing but your face. That would suck. Balls to the face.
A Fulbert Timbers keeper had the same injury, basically ended his career. That's not good for Gaiese. And that's the best player on Orlando. What about Torres? Who made you able to complain about away goals?
Dude, what'd you do tonight? Took 20 balls to the face. Oh, shit. What?
Corner for Red Bulls. Temi Antognalou's coming on. Temi Antognalou's coming on for DeAndre Kerr. Sucks for DeAndre. He's had a pretty good season so far. But let's see what Temi got.
Okay, 5 minutes, and it's going to be about, I think, 5, maybe 4, 5.
Corner for Red Bull.
That'd be crazy. If it's 6, I'd be mad. So we'll see.
Well, you still got 5 minutes to play, so it could end up being 6. But
well, yeah, I guess so.
Goal
Somebody
kick.
Else takes a flop. else takes the ball to the face. Boom.
Oh, nice play. Oh, come on. 42nd minute. Sapong played it to where he played it straight back to the Red Bulls, but at least they're passing it back. All in all, I'm happy with this half. I wish we scored, but
yeah, I mean it should really be 2-1. If things would have went different, it could have easily been 1-1, but it could be 2-1. So it's not too bad. It was a good game.
Yeah.
Good half. I mean, good half.
Mabica running.
Interesting. It kept me away.
Back to Sean Johnson. And most of the attack was Toronto.
Yeah, I mean, they did have a few decent defense.
If only Insigne actually curled that ball past Coronel.
No, that was a good play. That was really a good play.
Mabica,
he did 2-3 moves.
Don't tell me.
And then tripped.
Clear it. I hope that's not called a penalty on VAR, because God knows they'll look. TFC need to lose 6-0 so Bacala gets fired. But do you want to stay bottom of the league for longer than 3 days? I don't know. Will you react to El Clásico Nacional? I will tomorrow and Sunday. Both legs. Chivas America. You're welcome. It worked out. Should be a good one. Oh! You couldn't have let that get back to Sean, Richie?
Dude, that was a kick back with the heel. Wow.
2-0 Crew.
That was good.
Maybe not letting it get back to Sean was a smart play, but Petretto with a throw in. Plays it back. Sean Johnson plays it to Mabica. If Bacala stays, the basement's permanent. That may be true, but... And on Tognalu, Monterrey versus Tigres, I got Monterrey.
What are we doing?
Petretto overruns it on
If
Harper.
you just would have kicked it. I mean, you had the same result.
Second ball, headed back by Stroud. Goes towards TFC. Bernadeschi wins the ball. Bernadeschi fouled. Free kick TFC. Federico Bernadeschi earns the free kick, 44th minute. TFC to play forward. Insigne. Nice. Mabica. What if TFC got the power level of Monterrey in the second half? We would win. We would win by 3. That's not happening, though. We're not a shootout team. In more ways than one. Antognalu. Temi Antognalu. Insigne. Lorenzo. Plays it on to Sapong. Bounces back to the Red Bulls. But nice. Step up by TFC. Foul. Free kick. Very close. Yellow card. Richie earns the free kick. Elias Manuel gets the foul. The yellow card. 2-0 Crew at halftime.
Dave Chappelle with Antoine, the crackhead, talking about red balls. Gives you red balls.
Yeah.
It was so great.
Yeah, it was red balls. Yeah.
Gives you wings. And cop show up.
Yeah. Because it had crack in it.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Red
45th
balls.
minute.
That's right.
3 minutes of stoppage time.
It was crack.
3 minutes of stoppage time. Here's the free kick. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Hey, 3 minutes isn't too bad.
You know what? I'm surprised. I was thinking 4 to, like I said, 5. I would have understood. But that's good. Good. And let's
46
waste another
minutes.
50 seconds just screwing around. Like, okay, what are we doing here?
Shot! Saved by Coronel! What a shot by Bernadeschi, but Coronel with a save.
Yeah. Cool. that was a long way out too. It gave him time to react. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If Leon wins CCL, they'll destroy everyone in chat for all the shit talking in the Leafs meme. I said they killed that meme off after they made the final. Technically, the Leafs still are the ones that suck. How you gonna lose to the Florida Panthers? I mean, it did help that the referees were not against us, or were against us, but you know what? Should have expected it.
Good try. It curved, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
The one thing I don't get is how Gary Bettman's a Yankee, but he has a wild hair up his ass about hockey's going good in the South. It makes no sense to me. Like, why does Gary Bettman have a wild hair up his ass about trying to make hockey work in the South when he's a Yankee? I don't even care about hockey working in the South, and I was born in Mississippi. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But hey, if he moves the Phoenix Coyotes or Arizona Coyotes to Biloxi Gulfport, that would be cool. Why not? I mean, Gulfport's big enough to have a hockey team. Biloxi Gulfport, you would think.
Okay.
Isn't Gulfport?
It's all good. No, it's not that big. I mean, it's not that big. It ain't that great.
But again, Bettman loves the South.
Yeah, none of Mississippi. I mean, you can't have nothing there. It's too sparse. There's group here, group there, but it's nothing tremendous like these Chicago, Little St. Louis, Kansas City. It's not like that. Jackson, Mississippi is small. It's a shithole too. Dang. So.
But I mean, wouldn't it be cool if Biloxi got the Arizona Coyotes?
Yeah, that would be cool. I just don't see that. There's not enough. It's not like a tourist attraction, really. I mean, the water is dirty, and the Gulf Coast is dirty, and the sand is not even light colored. Tropical. It's dark, wet. It's not good.
Halftime, it's 0-0 between Toronto and Red Bulls. Toronto had a good half. They should be leading, but they're not. Hopefully the next 45.
Could be
3-1?
3-1, yeah.
I agree with that.
It really should be. It should definitely be 1-0, 1-1 at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going. Be back for the next 45. Then we'll review it. Sit tight, we'll be back. And here are the stats at the half. 8 shots to 7, 2 shots on goal to 2, 53% possession to 47% possession, 223 passes to 195, 81% pass accuracy to 72, 10 fouls to 8, 0 offside to 2, 0 yellow card to 1, 0 red cards to 0, 3 corners to 1. TFC has played the better half. They were the better team throughout the game so far. They should have scored 2 or 3 goals, but they have the better offense. Defensively, they look like the better side. Looks like this game is for Toronto. They'll keep pushing it. They'll look like the better side probably throughout, hopefully. But right now, as of now, looks like Toronto's the way better team. You would hope they hold on that way, but as of now, they look like the way better team. As I said, they should be able to brute force this game with their best players. And it basically looks like that. We could get goalied, but such is life. Who gets top of the West end of the season? Even though every club has a lot of matches left, I would have to say Seattle, so we agree. Yeah. We agree on the Seattle thing. Second half's about to start right now between Red Bulls and TFC. So remember, TFC is wearing their gray. Red Bulls are wearing red. But again, I'm okay with it considering that means we don't have to see the Red Bulls wear their piss yellow jerseys. So it could be worse. I'll take wearing white at home. I don't want to see the Red Bulls wear piss yellow jerseys. Don't think it would be the reverse fixture either. So, because we're going there. So, of course, we'd wear white. They'd wear red.
I think there'd be more people there.
It's a midweek game.
Yeah. Let's get some better cameras here.
It'll catch up. It'll catch up. It's us.
What'd you do?
Nothing. But second half about to start. Hopefully TFC holds their nerve and it doesn't get bad. They had a great first half against Montreal, at least defensively on Saturday, and it went kaput very quickly. Let's see if that happens again. Richie Ledesma out, Gabe Siegel in for NYCFC against Orlando. They're taking out Ledesma. Well, it is a midweek game. They're playing on the weekend. That does make sense, but it's not.
There we go.
Sean Johnson plays the ball forward, punts it away.
Yeah, he almost got smashed.
Yeah, I believe so.
Playing that
Io
shit.
Akinola came in at the half for CJ Sapong. We put in Io. Well, it's up to Federico Bernardeschi and Insigne now, I guess. Oh, boy. Not worth watching TFC right now. Well, I watch it so you don't have to. They actually have had a good first half. Let's see if that changes. Sadly, I can't say the boys from the Dreadalands because, well, the Red Bulls don't play at the Dreadalands no more. They used to. Shot! There's a save by Coronel.
Man.
Saved by Coronel.
Shit.
0-0
Good
goal
job,
kick.
though.
Yeah.
Good game.
Bernardeschi plays on to Kobe Franklin, who played on to Io, and of course, Io missed it.
Good. Hey, there was nothing else you could really do.
Yeah. Gary and Nashville might be a force to be reckoned with in the East. They don't have to worry about going against Western Conference clubs anymore. I mean, in order to get to 2023 MLS playoffs. They still got to 5th place. They still got to 5th place in the West. So, yeah, I'd say Nashville should make the playoffs. I wasn't questioning them at all. 47th minute. 47th. 47th minute. 0-0. TFC to play forward, and that's a horrible pass. Horrible pass forward. And the south end is letting off the smoke flares and all. Here's the one. Sean Johnson, chip off the crossbar. That's over the bar. You think Bob is done after this game if we lose? I would hope. But if he wasn't done after losing double to Montreal, getting double hit, I don't know what makes him done. I heard the hot seat is getting hot, but I don't know. I would hope if we lose, he's gone. We're about to rip ourselves shreds, says Rory about Portland. The word shreds is spelled shreds, not shreds. Okay, don't be such a freaking grammar hog. Could have said the other one, but, you know. Grammar police. There we go. That's better. Grammar hog made no sense, but grammar police. How we doing, Brazy?
Police are pigs. Pigs are hogs. Hogs is bacon. Yeah. Police hogs.
True. Actually, that made more sense than I thought. I didn't think of it like that.
I was a cop, so I'm telling you that.
Tiago Amato's back. We need to get these W's again, says Brazy. Well, it looks like you will because you have the lead. You were about to say Grammar Army from World War II, weren't you? Yep. Yeah, I don't know how that would go down. So I was just like Grammar Hog. Then I said, well, Grammar Police sounds better. But then you think about it, Grammar Hog might actually be good. Because, again, there you go. 49th minute. YouTube gets a little bit pearl clutchy whenever you say the Army from World War II word, even if you mean it as Grammar Army. So, probably not something to play with. Nice play by Cozy Thompson. I swear to God, if they call a penalty. That's a goal kick. Okay. I was like, if that's a penalty, I swear to God. TFC's biggest success this year will be avoiding relegation. Can't get relegated if there's no relegation. Head tap. So that's not a success at all. No, YouTube just is that Army. Don't even have grammar as part of it. 71% possession for NYCFC will score. Red Bulls have scored 1 goal in the second half this season. They've allowed 6. Fewest goals scored in MLS in the second half. Most allowed. Doing good. For TFC, that's a success. But not getting relegated is impossible when there's no relegation. So I guess you don't get relegated. But we're doing good. Fernandez. Come on, Fetty. Why won't you run at that? Again. Federico Bernardeschi.
Yeah, he should have been running on that.
Again. Why are we dogging it? Every time we get the ball back or create a dispossession or they pass the ball wide or we pass it wide.
Dude.
Do you like the massive
concrete boots?
You mean 2020? You mean 2020? These massive 3 stripes? You know, I like them. I bought the damn jersey.
Boots.
The concrete galoshes. We got your friend in concrete galoshes. How deep is the Platte River?
Just enough to kill you.
Kenny never drowned. That was the joke.
Oh, okay.
You could still see his whole body.
He never drowned, huh?
No, I think something else killed him.
Oh.
Oh my God, they killed Kenny. Because they were trying to do the teeth trade.
Yeah.
And there was that, I got some beachfront property in New Mexico I want to sell, y'all. You ain't going to get me George Strait.
In Arizona.
Yeah, it's Arizona, but still, I had to make You ain't gonna get me. You ain't gonna get me, George
You
Strait.
can see the sea. Exactly.
You ain't gonna get me, George Strait. I'll buy the Codago, but I won't buy the oceanfront.
Free, right?
Right. But I won't buy your oceanfront property, but I'll buy the Codago. Codago sounds nice right now with the way TFC's playing. Liga MX is way better in this league. Not right now. MLS is about to win 2 straight CCLs. Mexico's on a free fall. 14 grams of crack.
Red balls. Yes, you ain't.
Got any more? Or whatever Dave Chappelle said. Prediction for Inter versus Man City. You know what? I'm going to go wild here. I'm going to give a hot take. Inter 2-1 over Man City in the Champions League final. I want all 3 Italian teams to win all 3 European Cups. I want Fiorentina to win the Conference League. I want Roma to win the Europa League. I want Inter to win the Champions League. Forza Italia. Sucks that Napoli didn't make it that far, but you know what? No, we don't want Juve to win, though. Hopefully it is Roma versus Juve, and Jose Mourinho could show levels. If Juve makes it but Roma doesn't, it's still Juve Merda. It's still Juve Merda. Always is. So you don't want... But even if I didn't want Italy to win, I don't want Man City to win.
Man.
Like, Inter to me.
Good, go! No, what did they call?
No, they're just playing forward. They slowed it up. They slowed it up. 2 Man City by, yeah. But Man City's Darth Vader can't support that. Exactly. What do you think will happen to Man City's 115 FFP charges? They're going to get the book thrown at them. At least at first. They may appeal it down, but they'll get the book thrown at them. I believe. That's why I don't want them to win the Champions League. So, as I said, at first they'll get the book thrown at them. So, but hey, at least, no matter what, it's Juve Merda. Even if it is Juve not against Roma in the Europa League final, I'll go for Leverkusener. It's Leverkusen, yeah. I'll go for them. I don't want Juve to win. Juve Merda. Wearing the Italy jersey for 3 straight finals. European finals, let's go. Well, Fiorentina's got to get there first, but I think they will.
What are we doing?
Come on,
here?
Sean.
I hope he jumps up and blocks it, man. That would be.
Didn't we get a goal scored on us like that before?
Bicycle kick over his face.
Didn't we get a goal scored like that on us before? Like somebody blocking it? I think we did.
Stupid like that.
It happened before.
Dumb.
Thoughts on Ivan Toney getting banned for 8 months? Too harsh or too lenient? If you're betting on things as a sports person, especially if it sounds like he was betting on football, you deserve to get banned for at least 8 months. I think that's right on the money. I don't think it's too harsh. I don't think it's too lenient. If you're betting on your sport, you should be banned for about 8 months.
At least 2 years. Man, he got lucky. How long did he get?
8 months.
Well, he's lucky.
If you're betting on anything else, I don't think you should get banned for it. Yeah.
You see what they did to Pete Rose?
Yeah.
He shouldn't even be playing. His career should be over if you want to look at history, right?
Right, but that was baseball.
Is crazy. I know that, but it's still you're betting. You can you know stuff and you hear stuff and you can change the outcome of a game.
Sports washing.
Yes, that's right. You can't do that. That's terrible. Terrible.
But then again, also Calvin Ridley only got 10 game. Wait, he got a whole season for betting.
Well, that's a year then, right? What's
Well, pretty
8 months?
much, yeah.
Is it the same thing? Isn't that
Well, it's half a season.
Ain't about the same. Okay. Really? There's
But an
a
NFL
16
season is 16
months
weeks.
I'm talking about the 8 months.
That's the rest of this season and half of next season.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Yeah,
16
I
weeks.
think so. Yeah.
Because that's more than 16 weeks, and Calvin Ridley got 16 weeks. So I'd say that's about fair.
Well, that's right.
West Ham fan as well. Want the CL to end in a tie. No one wins. Rooting for the Meteor, eh? Pete Rose is more honest than Gary Bettman. You know, I'll agree with it. Did Pete Rose ever bet on his own team? I think that's why he got banned.
Yeah, that was why he did it. He didn't change the outcome, but he
was the manager.
You can't do that. First of all, you shouldn't even be betting that sport or betting at all. But you can't bet on your own team, especially when you're the manager, because you can tell somebody not to take a hit, take a walk. You can change the outcome of the game, which may have been genius till he got caught.
Yeah.
Too bad the internet had hit, or he would have never got caught, probably.
I think he got caught before the internet.
Yeah, well, yeah, might have been, yeah.
Because that was still when I think Faye Vincent was the commissioner. Like, that was before even Giamatti.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what year, though, because
that was like the mid-'80s.
Yeah, I was a teenager, and I was there when the internet started. So, yeah, the internet had started. It just didn't get brought out to the masses.
Yeah.
Until a little bit later, and then it was still dial-up bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. So it wasn't like it is now.
No, hell no.
Like, let's just say,
didn't know what to look for. You didn't have all these search engines and all that.
Like, let's say somebody like AJ Hinch was to do the same thing, or Alex Cora. They wouldn't even do it because they'd be caught 2 minutes in.
Yeah.
Probably.
That's right.
Which probably would help them so they wouldn't have that long of a rap sheet, but still. That's out for a corner. Corner for TFC. 60th minute, 0-0. Bernadeschi to take. Go Heat. Honestly, at this point, I don't care about basketball. I didn't care after the Raptors got eliminated. I could care less. Pete Rose might be the best player ever.
You do care. Word crimes. You know you want it.
There's a Weird Al reference. There we go. But, yeah, Pete Rose is the best hitter ever. He should be in the Hall of Fame, but...
Yep. Stupid ass. He should be in the Hall of Fame. I don't care about the other. He should be in there for what he did. Not in the Manager Hall of Fame.
The Player
Hall of Fame. Maybe not in the Person Hall of Fame, but in the Player Hall of Fame, that's who he should be. That's where it should be. You still can't take that away.
Speaking of Cincinnati has scored 3 on Montreal.
Ooh.
Nice.
3-0?
Yep.
Wow.
61st minute. Minnesota scores on Houston 1-0.
Yeah, but what's the minutes in the Montreal?
They're probably about 61.
Okay.
Same.
So they ain't coming back.
No.
It's over.
How about your freaking win streak ends to a real team? Guess that means we're not a real team. That's a free kick for New York. But, yeah, that Big Red Machine Cincinnati Reds team, I think they're heavily underrated, actually. I don't think people give them the respect they deserve. The Johnny Bench, Pete Rose, Dave Concepcion, Ken Griffey Sr. I don't think so. They're probably one of the top 10 teams in baseball history. That Big Red Machine team. Joe Morgan, Tony Perez. '65th minute between Cincy and Montreal. So they started a bit earlier, actually. Okay. Yugoslavia was still a country. They'd be number 1 in basketball. Luka Doncic and Jokic and Zubac and both Bogdanovic players, etc. That is true. Orlando City, will they get 2023 Leagues Cup, 2023 MLS Cup, or the 2023 Shield? No, none of that. Not one. Leagues Cup's probably their best chance because God knows what their form will be, but I don't think they'll get MLS Cup. They'll certainly not get the Shield. Leagues Cup's probably their best chance. Thoughts on Ichiro's legacy in baseball? Best Japanese player, second best Japanese player of all time. I mean, Shohei Ohtani's already shown levels, but Ichiro, he changed baseball. He got hitters from Japan to get over to the U.S. Normally it was just pitchers, Hideo Nomo and the like, but when it came to Ichiro, he got Japanese hitters to succeed in the MLB or have a chance. Even Ohtani, the reason he has his chance is because Ichiro came over. He'd only be able to pitch if Ichiro wasn't around, so Ichiro changed the game. Even though Shohei Ohtani is better than him. Honestly, that probably does. 64th minute, 1-0 Vancouver over Dallas. Fair enough. So, again, the front four is huge flex. Jimmy Chara, Santi Moreno, Evander, Frank Boley. Can't wait. That sounds like that'd be awesome. I wish we could have a front four. Arguably, we should, but here's the problem. We don't have a 10, and we don't have a striker. But, hey, if we had a 10, maybe that striker would actually play well. I don't know. Maybe bring back Pozuelo. He's only on a 6-month deal. I'm sure he'd rather come back to MLS. Tavon Gray out. Ilinic in for New York City FC. Fair. That seems like a good move. 64th minute. 64th. Nice play. There we go. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Hey, buddy, I want my privacy. Prince Harry be like, hey, buddy, I want my privacy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, I want my privacy. Something like that. I don't know. Hey, buddy. That doesn't surprise me. Foul, free kick. That wouldn't surprise me if Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were actually chasing the paparazzi. They want their privacy, but they want to make a show of it. That isn't privacy. That isn't privacy. South Park were 100% on them. They called it the Worldwide Privacy Tour. Hey, buddy. It's the Worldwide Privacy Tour. Buddy. I believe that. Can't believe that Bob will last longer as the head coach of Toronto than Gonzalo Pineda will last head coach of Atlanta. Today's match is further proof of that. I mean, they haven't played bad today, Toronto. That's not enough, but they haven't played bad. Toronto's office absolutely have to let Bob go. I agree with that. I remember watching Ichiro several times when the Mariners came to play the Braves. Yep, those were some moments. That time they still had Chipper Jones, Andrew Jones, and Greg Maddux. Yep, they're the early mid-2000s Braves. Wait. Well, yeah. Late 90s, early 2000s, mid-2000s Braves, yeah. I wish the Braves were still on TBS, as they should be. Speaking of Alejandro Pozuelo, he scored 2 goals. He got 8.5 on FOTMob player rating. That doesn't surprise me. I miss Pozuelo. I think he would actually be great with this team. Ayo making a run and gives it straight away. Of course. I thought maybe 67th minute. Nice play. Not able to keep the ball, though. 67th minute. Is Sapong still the proper solution, or is it just papering over the problems of Bob and Bill? As of now, I still think Sapong has good potential, but they took him out at halftime, so hopefully it's not because he's hurt, but God knows it probably is. But he had some good moments in this game. I think it is papering over the cracks, but...
Crack! Red balls gives you your wings.
Not that. I'm talking about cracks in the drywall, but still.
It was a joke.
I know, I'm just saying.
Play on words.
I get it. But if they could actually have a 10, like, I don't know, bring Pozuelo back as a free agent, maybe. That would actually help. TFC spent $50 million on players instead of $25 million, they would be twice as bad. And I would be so angry, the steam out of my ears would be reaching the sun. If they did that, if they pulled a Chelsea, I would be screaming. How full is the stadium? I'd say about 50%, maybe a little bit over 50. It's a midweek match. So, 68th minute. It makes you wonder. Playing forward, over the top, nice. Make the run. Nice. Go. Cleared. Corner for TFC. And Dom makes the clearance. Charlotte equalized against Chicago, 1-1.
Man.
Oh, it was Antoglu who made the run.
What a man.
Antoglu made the run. Good cross, but just not
Good
far
defense.
enough.
Yeah,
And Dom with a good clearance to make it a corner.
good
Insigne.
try. You got a good try.
It's a fitted. And yes, I am a Braves fan. They're in my favorite baseball teams, yes. I mean, listen to my accent. Are you surprised? Every Southern person follows the Braves. Every country person follows the Braves, at least somewhere in their favorite teams. So, I think there's your answer. Blue Jays are first, of course. Cardinals and Cubs basically tied for second. If Stroh's playing against the Cardinals, of course I want the Cubs to win. Cubs beat anybody else but the Jays. I'd say, yeah. Then the Braves. But then I have a soft spot for the Mets. Because Stroh was there, but I always have had a soft spot for the Mets. See, that may be the problem. 70th minute. I like the Braves better, though. Especially now without Stroh.
What about the Expos?
Honestly,
they were good, dude, when we had them.
Yeah, the Expos were good in '94.
When I was growing up, I liked the Montreal.
Yeah, me too.
Expos.
Like, that's the only Montreal team I like is the Expos. But if they brought them back, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
They should bring back the Expos.
Why did they just go
because
to
Washington
Toronto?
bought. No, Washington had the Expos. In 2005, they moved to Washington, D.C.
Right.
That's why I was saying if Washington won the World Series, technically the Expos would have beat the Astros.
I got you, but why didn't Canada bring up another team?
That's what the Blue Jays came in '77. So the Blue Jays were there at the same time.
Why is there not another Canadian team?
Because
why doesn't Quebec have a team?
Like, why doesn't Montreal have another team? Because they don't.
Oh, well, okay.
They want another team. It's sort of
Quebec.
That's it. Montreal is Quebec.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, there's a Quebec City, but they certainly wouldn't put a team there. Maybe
Outlander. What is it? Outliers. What was it on Kenny?
Letterkenny.
Yeah, Letterkenny. The Outliers or something. They didn't like them.
They were in the Sioux.
They didn't like it for Quebec.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you would think there would be two teams from Canada.
Yeah.
Because Canada's so big, you would think at least there would be one on each end.
Would love to see the Nordiques take over ownership of the Coyotes and move back to Quebec City. Yeah, me too. To me personally, I would want it to be Quebec City, Portland, or Biloxi, Mississippi, just so I could say I saw the Leafs go to Biloxi, Mississippi and beat my home state team. That would be nice.
No, what if the home state team beat them? That would be.
Well, that would just be the Leafs.
I'd like to be there.
Well, that would just be the Leafs sucking ass and choking, but.
Then they give them crabs, the Mississippi Crabs. That's what the hockey team should be, or the soccer team.
How about the Crawdads?
Yeah. Crawdads FC.
No, hockey.
Oh.
The Biloxi Crawdads, or the Biloxi Crayfish.
Yeah, their sticks are in the shape of a crayfish. They swing their tail.
Yeah.
They use clams as pucks.
Yeah.
SpongeBob makes an appearance from time to time.
Harper for Mullings and Corey Burke for Elias Manuel, the 2 subs for Red Bulls, and Toronto's only made 1 sub at the half. Why does Bob Bradley do this? He never makes subs until the 80th minute. Oh, boy. I guarantee you, them being fatigued is why we get a goal scored on us. 73rd minute.
Oh, man.
But the thing is, if you put the Biloxi Gulfport metro area together, that's actually a lot of people for, depending on where they want to put the stadium. So.
Well, yeah, you got Gulfport, you got Biloxi, you got
Waveland,
Gaucher, you got all them beach. Yeah, that's where I fought them karate tournaments down there.
And
Gaucher,
Waveland.
and there's Waveland, but there's Gaucher, Ocean Springs, Biloxi, all that.
I think they still have that Hard Rock Hotel, Biloxi.
Oh, man, look at that.
I think there still is that Hard Rock Hotel. So.
I think all that shit went out of business, dude. I mean, the one in St. Louis, Hard Rock, left.
Well, that's because they changed it to an aquarium.
I know, but I'm wondering if a lot of them went under. Like Planet Hollywood went under.
That's true.
Same
That's true.
shit. It was the same concept. Just one was movies, one was music. I mean, same
That's true.
shit.
Fafa Picault scored for Nashville, 1-0 Nashville.
Like you say, I got a skating Hall of Fame. Skates? You mean the roller skates? Yeah. Well, I got a skating Hall of Fame. It's ice skating. It's the same shit.
Yeah, true.
Same idea.
Free kick for TFC. Weather in Salt Lake not looking good right now. Well, that shocks me. Wait, maybe there was a slight risk over Utah on the SPC. Makes sense. I think that was today. Since we're already here, we should try to go for the first pick overall, the Super Draft, clear the club. I'm not confident we'll ever get injuries under control because the one thing we never tried to rebuild was our physio team. Everything else we tried.
So if this ends 0-0, does this help them at all?
Nope, they're still tied for bottom of the league. Or bottom of the East, I should say.
Hey, at least you're tied for something, right?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Right. I'm tied for last. That's awesome, though. It means you ain't last. There's another dumb fuck that's last with you. You're tied for last.
Yeah. But they're under a weather delay, Portland, for something. Guess lightning's in the vicinity. I don't have a radar on me.
Well, better give you wings if it hits your ass.
Well, it depends. It may give you devil horns. Depends on how you act.
It might. You're right. It could.
76th minute. I would make some subs. I know our bench is weak, but damn it, I think our team's starting to look a bit
Call
tired.
Jared in from Subway. Make some subs, man.
TFC
make some subs.
TFC should get Segura on summer loan from Hajduk Split. I don't think we will. That's the problem. Red Bulls are what gives wings. Or at least that's what they say. I've never gotten wings from a Red Bull. But I've only drank a sip and then spit it out, so.
You gotta have the Red Bulls gives you wings. That's the crack infused drink.
AKA the Chappelle Show is still
awesome.
Is still awesome.
So awesome. So true.
Masterpiece.
So real. So true. All of it is so funny.
And Dave Chappelle still
is. Because the shit is real. It's real. There's some truth to all of it. It is crazy.
The fifth.
Great writing.
I've only had heart palpitations from Red Bull. That
What did the five fingers say to the
Slap!
face?
slap.
Darkness.
That was cold-blooded.
Unity.
Did Rick James actually make a song called Unity?
I think so. I'd have to look that up.
Because that's what, or album or something.
Because he had the ring on.
Unity. He
I'll
printed.
kick you into the window.
That was Charlie Murphy.
I know, that was awesome.
It's sad that Charlie Murphy passed.
Security.
It's sad that Charlie Murphy passed.
Yeah, it is. He's funny. He's probably funnier than Eddie, man. Tell you the truth.
Like, I think the way Charlie was is he was like the straight man, but he just said whatever came to his mind. That's what made him funny.
Dude, man. I love him, man.
Eddie,
Just like Bernie Mac. I love him.
that's honestly what I like to compare Charlie
Sam
Murphy to.
Kinison, love
Yes,
him.
exactly. Like, Charlie Murphy's kind of like Sam Kinison or Bernie Mac. They spoke the truth, but made it funny.
Yep.
Header, save, Coronel!
Oh,
79th minute.
Man.
Insigne, almost. Jesus Ferreira scores for Dallas.
What's the one with the smoke?
Inebriati.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going off right
I
now.
like that. Are they there?
Well, it's still 114.
Are
I don't know
they
what their
there?
name is right now, but
Oh, they changed their name?
yeah.
I like to see them again. That was fun. We almost threw down in the stands, man.
Kansas City was
awesome.
crazy.
That was awesome. Inebriati. Awesome.
Well, 80th minute, 10 minutes plus stoppage time. Sam Kinison was a comedic genius. Yes, he was. That one about you live in a desert, about them sending food to Africa, that was hilarious. Maybe we wouldn't have to send you food all the time if you moved out of the desert. He's right.
No, Oh.
It's 0-0, but it's better than losing. Cambridge scored for Charlotte. That's 2-1. Unity by Rick James, released in 1983. That track exists in real life. So
Cool,
there you go.
Cool.
Is Rick James still alive, or did he pass?
No, he's been down a while, man. Shit, probably 10 years. That's hard for me to remember.
Hell, all of them from those Charlie Murphy stories are all past now. Prince,
Yeah.
Rick James, and Charlie Murphy.
Yeah. Prince. I know he wasn't really in it, but still the character.
Yeah, I know, but he was talking about Prince.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. You just add it up. It's crazy.
Oh, but Prince didn't do an interview like Rick James did, which I can expect that because Prince didn't really like doing interviews.
He didn't like being in the. He's low key.
Luis Arujo scores for Atlanta 2-0. But Prince was. His music is amazing. I love Prince's music.
They'll never look, no matter what you say about anybody, and there'll never be a Elvis, a Michael Jackson,
A Prince.
a Freddie Mercury.
I would say Billy Joel, but
Well, probably Billy Joel, Elton John,
George Strait, Randy
there's-
Travis.
Right, there's certain groups of people that there'll
Yeah.
never be again. It's just like Patsy Cline. There's
Yeah.
never been another Patsy Cline.
Which is why it hurts to see Randy Travis the way he is,
Yep.
because he's still alive and still around the country music sphere, but he barely could sing. Like,
No, you're right. It's terrible. It's messed up.
shot by Kobe Franklin. That's blocked away. 82nd minute. Cozy Thompson Plays it back. Plays it back. '83rd minute. Oh, that's out for a Red Bull throw. I don't know what they were doing there. Tolkien asking for something. I'm not sure what. If it was a sub or he was. That's got to be a free kick. Yep, free kick, TFC, 83rd minute. The first half was better than the second, but they still look like the better team. But, of course, Rapids are average at best. Atlanta should be winning. Yeah, I would agree with that. I did say I'd be okay with 4 points this week.
Still a good game, whatever.
Yeah. I'll take a draw.
Red Balls or 1-0 Toronto.
You still think there's going to be a winner?
I don't know.
Is Insigne a bust, honestly?
I know Toronto loses shit in the last 3 fucking minutes, so yeah. I won't be glad till 90 hits.
Or 90 plus.
Well, there shouldn't
be. Federico Bernardeschi, what the hell?
Woo!
Almost an own goal against.
Wait, whoa. Huh?
Bernardeschi was about to if he didn't cut that one back. If he could have just taken the shot. Todd Bowley wants Thiago Almada. Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, my goodness. Dang it.
If Bernardeschi took the shot.
They knocked it out. So
it's a corner. It is a corner.
Okay.
85th minute.
Why can't he kick it and curve it in like that girl did?
Well, I mean, he did hit an Olympico a couple of weeks ago before they blew a game to Charlotte.
Ooh,
so, I mean, he did.
That was a good
But that was a very windy game. 85th minute. I like Thiago Almada, but if Chelsea went for him just to get him because Todd Bowley doesn't know what the hell he's doing, I'm going to be pissed. I don't know if Almada's good enough for the Premier League yet. Good player. I don't know if he's good enough for the Premier League yet.
See, Toronto's playing good here.
Yeah.
They're playing. I just don't get it.
Because their best chances were basically, I wouldn't say half chances, but they sort of like lackadaisically took their best chances. And that's the problem.
Come on.
Bernardeschi.
Come on.
That'll be a goal kick, 86th minute. In my opinion, Bob will still be the head coach of Toronto after the Age of Aquarius begins. Isn't that like next year? I think. I heard one of the Italian guys are going back to Napoli. That would probably be Insigne, one. And second of all, of course, he missed out on the Scudetto, and it'll just be behind Kvaratskhelia, unless they sell Kvaratskhelia. Which, yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. But, you know what? Maybe he'd be happier there. Scored in 16 straight games versus Toronto, including playoffs. For the Red Bulls.
Good play in. That
Maybe
was
that'll end today.
bam. That was good. They're playing pretty good there.
This makes the previous Euro Cup loss even tougher with the failures of Bernardeschi and Lorenzo.
Like 87.
Well, I'm glad they won that Euro.
That'd be about right. They slam it in here. That would be about
Header.
right. Oh, man.
Good run by Bernardeschi to at least try to close that off. Fair enough. 87th minute.
This would be about right.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
I said it before it even got there. I'm just saying, you better kick this
TFC
bitch
should buy
out.
Orsic, I agree.
You better kick this bitch out.
That's out for a goal kick.
And you better kick it out. Kick it out. Run them seconds.
They're going to go short, aren't they?
Oh, he's going to do something stupid. Watch. It'll be intercepted and it'll be goal or some shit. Be something unattested, crazy shit.
No, they're going to punt it. Okay.
Good. That's what
Looks
I
like they
say.
will.
Kick it. Run the clock.
Hoof it and hope. Sam Allardyce style. Hoof and hope like it's
Load
90s.
Cock it.
It's like mid-2000s English football. Just hit and hope.
Run.
Like, go with it.
Bop it. Drop it.
Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Extend it. Extend it.
Shoot it. Drop it. Run.
Load it. Load it.
Pull it. Cock it. Pull it.
Read it.
Cock it. Oh.
Beat it. Hoof it. Book it.
Yeah.
Free kick for Red Bulls. Hagelin just got his goal disallowed. TFC should have kept him. I agree with that. I said that back in 2019. I still say it now. Again.
Wow, good one though, right?
Yeah. NYCFC equalize. Tom Barlow gets a yellow. Oh, it's a TFC free kick. And we take off Bernadeschi. You couldn't have just let him go the whole way.
Yeah. What's another minute and a half? What an idiot.
Bacala.
What an idiot.
You are a Bacala. Hugo Mbong for Bernadeschi.
I mean, what?
At least he scored at the South End a couple of months ago. Against Philly, too. That'd be great. Come on, Hugo. 89th minute. Throw in for Red Bulls. Headed forward, yes. How much? I'd say about 4 minutes of stoppage time at worst. Omir Fernandez overruns it. TFC, man. Kobe Franklin can clear. Good.
That could have been bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Bad.
Into the 90th minute. TFC rushing for the ball. No free kick.
I did a bad thing.
That'll be a goal kick. 90th minute. How much stoppage time? 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Hey.
3 and 3 each.
I called it. 3 minutes. I didn't feel like there'd be much. And Mbong loses the ball. Toronto, please let Bob go. We've already given him trillions of chances. They won't, though. We drew, so everything's fine. Free kick here. Reed is coming on for Red Bulls. How's the attendance? I'd say about 50% full, if not a little bit more. I wouldn't say it's less than 50. But midweek game. 2 minutes.
No idea. Okay, just
there's your sub.
I mean, what you gonna
Tolkien
do,
coming
man?
off. At least you're coming out with 1 point. I wouldn't be so sure.
A chicken sub or a turkey sub or a
Fernandez for Reed.
Meatball sub.
I wouldn't say that now. I wouldn't say we're coming out with a point until the final whistle's
blown.
blown.
Look at this shit. Come on, what are we doing here?
92nd
What's that
minute.
gonna add on to it? Jesus Christ! It's been an hour. It's been a minute and a half.
They'll add probably another minute and a half.
Or
could
they could?
They could.
I
Depending.
mean, that seems like a little shitty to me.
Well, if they want a point over the bar.
Well, I wish, yeah.
I mean, I'd like for ball not to lie. We go back to the other end and finally pop
This
one in
is
there.
Bullshit.
But
that was a minute and a half wasted.
I agree. I agree.
That's crazy.
But at this point, probably more likely they score than we do. Oh, we have a chance. We have a chance. We have a chance. Shot past the post.
My God.
On Tonu.
How do you do that?
Antagnaloo misses.
Wait, he had the whole
He had some more room.
Is he
Temmie!
cockeyed? Is he
Temmie,
cockeyed?
no.
Because he looked way away. He had all that, and he's all over here. That
Like, he's the guy who
cockeyed.
scored one from, like, midfield against
What?
Columbus, too. What are we
What?
doing? Goal kick for Coronel. That was our best chance, and Temmie Antagnaloo missed it.
That was crazy, man. He shouldn't have hit the. Wow. That is crazy.
That was horrible.
He should know better.
Richie.
Than that.
Free kick.
You're a professional. You don't even get it close. Damn.
Servania.
Well, I mean,
Mabica.
how much longer we
93rd
gonna do?
minute. I think
Long
they'll
as
let
they're
him.
attacking.
Pretty much, I would guess.
They should.
Go, go.
Well, it should be over right here.
Nope,
So
they're
it should
playing
be
it.
over. What are we doing?
They were playing advantage, but here we go. Kobe Franklin running down. Kobe Franklin, cross, blocked. That'll be won by Richie. Kobe keeps it. Stays up. Can attack.
What?
Up the
I
pitch.
mean, why won't they?
Servania. And that's a bad giveaway. Full time. Full time. 0-0.
Wow.
Full time.
It was a good game, though.
Yep.
I have to say.
I'll take a draw at midweek. Full time stats. It's 0-0. We got full time. I'll take it. I would hope today.
Chances are they're going to win Saturday because they didn't win here. They did good. If they can build on that,
I would
think
hope
they
so.
might be a winner. I need to know the line on that.
I'll check it. But again, TFC takes a draw. They should have won, but if they could build on it against a dilapidated Austin side, we should be fine. We should at least get 4 points this week. I still stand with it. But again, we'll find out on Saturday. But with that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification once subscribed, send super chats on live streams, comment on this video, put us in play, share with friends and family. I'll see you within the hour for the review, and we'll talk about this. I'm Ryan, and I'm out. Peace. See you later.